Patrick Green responded to Form 1 for PE 575 on strength, conditioning, vocation. And I would really like to be high school or community college strength coach. I looked up some information through the National Strength and Conditioning Association on how to be a high school strength coach. And it says that you need to have a California teaching credential. I didn't have California, but I'm a teacher in California, so I would need a credential. I already have one. I'm a PE teacher right now, and my credential's already cleared. And then I would also need to have a CSCS, which is, I also have that through the NSCA. It'd probably be good to have other certifications as well. I'm currently wanting already on my to-do list to get the FMS, as well as probably a nutrition certification. So Precision Nutrition is one of the top nutrition certifications out there in the strength conditioning and personal training field. And probably just some more education on speed, agility, quickness, so SAQ. In that nature. NASM has a good performance enhancing specialization certification, and I've already received the corrective exercise certification through NASM, and I've already have the USAW, so that's the Olympic weightlifting certification as well, which would be very helpful to be a strength coach either at a high school or a college. Community college level, they would prefer for you to have a master's degree, and the university level, they prefer for you to have a master's degree. And that's why I'm completing this right now, just to have that ready. When it comes to skills, to be able to do that, generally a strength conditioning coach would coach all the athletes within the institution, and it has to be sports specific, and it's also important to make sure that you are periodizing workouts that are season specific, whether it's preseason, during season, postseason, and off season, as well as making sure that each workout is age level appropriate and position appropriate, and making sure that it's also modified for those that have injuries or weaknesses. And skills that I have to be able to do this is I already have most of the education needed to be able to do this. I currently teach about 50 kids a period for PE, so I'm not afraid to teach and coach in front of large groups. I'm able to demonstrate, speak, and organize my classes to be able to perform and function with a lot of people in it and still achieve the objectives for that day or that class. I'm currently a personal trainer, so I have a lot of hands-on experience with that. I've already done 15,000 personal training career sessions in my career over the last 7 years. And I also train athletes in their off seasons. I do that usually one-on-one or small groups. So I have experience through that. I would need to start contacting principals when I am interviewing to explain that I'm able to do this, and it's probably going to be a long-term pitch to be able to do something like this, because there's very far and few full-time strength coaches at high schools and at our community colleges, or there's a lot for universities. With that, if you are a coach, it's important to have. You'll probably be able to. You need to teach at a full-time schedule for the most part, and that are going to be physical education or kinesiology related. And currently, I should probably be starting. Speaking with varsity coaches to be able to start training their teams, at least in the off season, and begin transitioning to in season, and so I could build a network and trust, and also just a resume and a body of work that I can display through the athlete's success. So those are some things I want to work on as far as hopefully moving on towards a career beyond just physical education. In the meantime, looking to look towards local businesses and try to establish relationships right now through some corporate wellness with some small local businesses, hoping to pitch the idea of if their employees are stronger, if they're able to come to work without being sick, without being hurt, that they would be able to improve their line of work and improve their business. So those are kind of some of my next steps towards my strength and conditioning career, as well as being a teacher.